My name is Savannah Mans. I grew up in Minneapolis, in the city. My mother actually was prostituting for drugs when she found out she was pregnant with me. Both me and my two younger brothers all have different fathers, and probably since I was 8, I began to raise them. There were a lot of things that I thought were very normal that aren't actually normal. I thought it was normal to help your parents pick apart marijuana for it to be sold. That established like a root of abandonment. But then I also really had a strong hatred for women, and that carried on into adulthood. And I wanted to be this independent person, like I was gonna overcome the world. I was walking down a road that was gonna basically leave me in the same footsteps as my birth mother. I remember receiving an email from Teen Mania's Acquire the Fire. But I really remember in that moment just thinking that I wanted to belong. The interns that were helping me as a volunteer really made me feel like I belonged. Even though I wasn't a Christian, I could tell that they trusted one another. And so that Saturday at the ATF event, I went down to the altar, became a Christian that night. I signed up for a mission trip with Teen Mania. And so after I was a team leader on another mission trip with Global Expeditions, the interns that were on my trip really talked to me more about the Honor Academy, and about 4 months later, beginning of December, I decided I would come as a January, and it really wrecked me. I learned how to read my Bible. I learned what a quiet time was. I learned what the gospel was. All these terms that I had kind of heard in church but never understood. I came late to campus, but I was really welcomed. And the biggest thing I was nervous for, honestly, was living with women, because I still had a really hard time trusting women. As I became transparent with other women and told them what I was struggling with, that I began to realize I'm already free of this. And so just being here at the Honor Academy, I've really been able to be in a place where I can be loved on. I know that long term in the future that I really actually want to teach in a church. And I really would like to do not only women's ministry, but I mainly know that I want to be a mom, not just a mother to children of my own, but a spiritual mother. I just was so hurt by women that I want to show people what it's like to be gentle and what it's like to be kind. I guess I grew up my whole life thinking that I would never be able to be loved, but now I know that I am. I know that I've been adopted. I have a really good dad. He owns the world.